Right then, let's get started. Think about your brain for a second. It's a proper powerhouse, isn't it? It's buzzing away all day long, helping you read, learn, remember, and smash those exams. But just like a brilliant engine, it needs the right kind of fuel to run at its best. You wouldn't put dodgy petrol in a beautiful car, so why feed your incredible brain rubbish? The secret, my friends, is all about getting the balance right with your food. I'm talking about macronutrients. That's just a fancy word for fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. Getting these three working together in harmony is the key to unlocking some serious brain power and focus. It's not about complicated diets, it's about beautiful, simple, good food. Now it's dead easy to just grab a bag of crisps or a sugary drink when you're buried in books. We've all been there. You're tired, you're stressed, and you just want something quick. But that stuff gives you a big rush and then a massive crash, leaving you feeling groggy and unable to concentrate. That's no good for anyone. What we want is proper, sustained energy that keeps you sharp for hours. Understanding how these macros work is like having a secret weapon for your studies. It's about being clever with your cooking to fuel your thinking. You'll find that a little bit of knowledge about what's on your plate can make a massive difference to what goes on in your head. Let me tell you about a young lad I met. We'll call him Tom. He was a university student, brilliant chap, but he was struggling. He lived on toast, instant noodles, and energy drinks. He told me he felt like his brain was wading through mud most of the time. He couldn't focus for more than 20 minutes and felt knackered all day. We had a little chat and decided to switch things up. It wasn't about banning his favorites, but about adding in the good stuff. We got him eating more good fats, lean proteins, and smart carbs. The change was incredible. It's proof that what you eat directly affects how you think and feel. So this isn't about being a saint or eating boring food. Pukka Grub is all about flavor, joy, and feeling amazing. We're going to break down what these macros are, what they do for that clever brain of yours, and how you can easily get more of the good stuff into your day. Forget weird supplements and complicated plans. This is about real food for real people who want to do their best. By the end of this, you'll be a macro master, ready to feed your brain and ace those studies. Lovely jubbly. First up, let's talk about fats. Now hold on, I know what you're thinking. Fats have had a bit of a bad rap over the years, but the right kind of fats are absolutely essential for your brain. Your brain is actually made up of nearly 60% fat, so you need to eat good fats to keep it healthy and happy. These are things like omega-3 fatty acids, which you find in oily fish, nuts, and seeds. They are the building blocks for your brain cells, helping them communicate properly. Think of them as the smooth, steady, slow-burning logs on a fire, giving you long-lasting energy and keeping you focused during those marathon study sessions. No spikes, no crashes, just pure, reliable brain fuel. Next on the list is protein. Protein is a proper hero. It's not just for building big muscles, it's crucial for building your brain's messengers called neurotransmitters. These little guys carry signals around your brain, affecting everything from your mood to your memory and your ability to stay alert. When you eat protein-rich foods, you're giving your body the amino acids it needs to make things like dopamine and serotonin, which help you feel motivated and calm. So, a bit of chicken, some lovely lentils, or a couple of eggs can genuinely help you stay on task and feel positive while you're at it. It's the brain's construction crew, constantly repairing and building for better performance. And finally, we have carbohydrates or carbs. These are your brain's go-to source for quick energy. Your brain is a hungry beast and uses up a lot of glucose, which comes from carbs. But here's the trick. We need to choose the right kind. We want the complex carbs, not the simple sugary ones. Things like whole grain bread, oats, brown rice, and sweet potatoes release their energy slowly, like a steady IV drip of fuel. This prevents that horrible sugar rush followed by a brain fog crash you get from sweets or white bread. These smart carbs provide the instant energy you need for sharp thinking and quick problem solving, without the nasty side effects. So you see, it's a team effort. Fats provide the sustained endurance, protein builds the communication network, and carbs deliver the quick thinking power. You need all three working together. Leaving one out is like trying to build a house with only bricks and no cement. It's just not going to work properly. A balanced meal containing a bit of each is the ultimate recipe for academic success. It's about making smart swaps. A handful of almonds instead of a biscuit, a lovely piece of salmon instead of a greasy takeaway. Simple changes, massive results. Let's get practical. How you balance these macros can change depending on what you need to do. Think about your morning. You've just woken up, and you need to get your brain in gear for a long day of learning. This is the perfect time for a breakfast that's rich in protein and healthy fats. Something like scrambled eggs with avocado on whole grain toast, or a bowl of Greek yogurt with nuts and berries. This combination gives you that slow-release energy from the fats, and the alertness-boosting power of the protein. It sets you up for hours of steady focus, preventing that mid-morning slump and keeping you away from the biscuit tin. It's like laying a solid foundation for the rest of your day. Now imagine you've got a really intense 3-hour study session planned for the afternoon. This is where you want to lean a bit more on those smart carbs. Your brain is going to be working overtime, and it needs that readily available glucose to keep firing on all cylinders. A great pre-study meal would be something like a chicken and quinoa salad with lots of colorful veg, or a baked sweet potato topped with beans and a dollop of yogurt. The carbs provide the immediate fuel for intense concentration, while the protein continues to support your brain's messengers, keeping you sharp and engaged right until the end. You're basically topping up the rapid access fuel tank. What about a quick snack between lectures? You need something that will get you through the next hour without making you feel heavy or sleepy. This is where a small, balanced snack comes in handy. Forget the chocolate bar. Try an apple with a spoonful of peanut butter, a handful of walnuts and a pear, or even a small pot of hummus with some carrot sticks. This gives you a little bit of everything. Quick energy from the fruit's natural sugars, carbs, sustained power from the nut butter, fat and protein, and a good dose of vitamins. It's the perfect little pick-me-up to bridge the gap and keep your brain ticking over nicely. And finally, let's talk about the evening. After a long day of studying, you need to help your brain wind down and prepare for a good night's sleep. Sleep is when your brain consolidates all that information you've learned. A meal that's too heavy in stimulating proteins or simple carbs can mess with your sleep. A light, balanced meal is best. Think about a lovely piece of baked fish with steamed green beans and a small portion of brown rice. The complex carbs can help promote the production of serotonin, which helps you feel calm and sleepy, ensuring you get that restorative rest you need to wake up fresh and ready to learn all over again. Right, let's wrap this up with some dead simple tips to get you started. You don't need to be a top chef to do this, I promise. First, plan ahead, just a little bit. At the start of the week, think about a few easy meals you can make. Maybe cook a big batch of quinoa or brown rice, grill some chicken breasts, or roast a tray of veg. You can store these in the fridge and mix and match them for quick, healthy lunches all week. This stops you from reaching for the easy, junky option when you're starving and stressed. A little bit of prep makes a world of difference. Second, make your snacks smart. Snacks are your secret weapon against the afternoon slump. Keep a stash of good stuff in your bag or on your desk. We're talking about bags of unsalted nuts like almonds or walnuts, seeds like pumpkin or sunflower seeds, and fresh or dried fruit. Rice cakes with avocado or nut butter are brilliant, as are hard-boiled eggs. You can cook a few at a time and keep them in the fridge. These snacks provide a perfect mix of fats, protein, and carbs to keep your energy levels stable and your mind clear. Ditch the crisps and sweets. Your brain will thank you for it. Third, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I know it's not a macro, but water is absolutely crucial for your brain to function properly. Even slight dehydration can lead to brain fog, headaches, and a massive drop in concentration. Keep a big bottle of water on your desk at all times and sip it throughout the day. If you find water a bit boring, liven it up. Chuck in a slice of lemon, some cucumber, or a few mint leaves. Herbal teas are also a fantastic option. Just by staying properly hydrated, you'll feel more alert and focused. It's the easiest win in the book. Finally, don't aim for perfection, just aim for better. It's all about balance. If you have a slice of pizza with your mates, that's totally fine. Don't beat yourself up. Just make sure your next meal is packed with good stuff. It's about making more good choices than bad ones. Start with one thing. Maybe this week, you decide to switch to a protein-packed breakfast. See how you feel. Next week, try prepping some healthy snacks. Small, consistent changes are what lead to big, lasting results. Now get in that kitchen and cook yourself clever. You've got this.